Question 29. Don says, that's okay. I don't think there was that good a question anyway. Now, when Ra initially planned for helping the Egyptians with their evolution, what was the most or the primary concept, and also secondary and tertiary, if you can name those, that Ra wished to impart to the Egyptians? In other words, what was Ra's training plan or schedule for making the Egyptians aware of what was necessary for their evolution? So, I think this was one of Don's side questions, where he said, in case I run out of questions, I'll ask this. But yeah, more of Ra and their work and intention in Egypt. Ra says, we came to your peoples to enunciate the law of one. We wish to impress upon those who wish to learn of unity that in unity all paradoxes are resolved. All that is broken is healed. All that is forgotten is brought to light. We had no teaching plan, as you have called it, in that our intention when we walked among your peoples was to manifest that which was requested by those learned teachers to which we had come. There's more to this answer, but I have to make a pause here. And this is a great opportunity to reestablish what the purpose of this seeking is, what the purpose of spiritual seeking is. And let me set the stage for this, because what are we reading here? We are reading the social memory complex called Ra that resides or has its beingness in the sixth density. This sixth density is the density of unity, of no polarity, or as we call it here in our traditions, non-duality. There is no two, all is one. So their view and their communication, their information is coming from that point of view. There is no polarity, everything has been reconciled, all paradoxes have been resolved. Why do they teach that? Because that's what they live. That is their essence of being. They cannot see anything else but unity. Okay, so if we are receiving information from this social memory complex, which I like just to call a resource rather than an entity, is a resource of intelligence within the cosmos of a particular experience that was had here next to us in Venus. So that information, once we understand that the universe is intelligence, is not intelligent, it's intelligence. The universe is pure intelligence, and it's manifesting that intelligence into energy. That energy is information. That information has been evolving through time, as we call Ra, and that information is now distilling back to us. I know that's a great introduction to this. So once we know this, then we can say, what is their message? What do they want? Why did they come along the Egyptians, and what did they want to teach? So Ra says, we came to your peoples to enunciate the law of one. What is the law of one? Well, in the simplest way they have put it is that all is one. The only thing that exists is unity. There is no separation. You are everything, every thought, every emotion, every being, you are. That is the law of one. All right, so why would you want to say that? Well, we wish to impress upon those who wish to learn of unity, that in unity all paradoxes are resolved. First and foremost, to those who wish to learn about unity, they taught that. They wanted to give that. I feel like everything is one. Well, Ra came and said, oh, people who want to know about us, not us, because we are not unity, we are living in that density of unity, learning the ways of unity. So we can talk about that, we can express that. So in unity, all paradoxes are resolved. 2, all that is broken is healed. That's a very important one, because we're looking for healing here. And all that is forgotten is brought to light. Everything that we didn't know, it's now clear, visible. This is the path of the mystic. The mystic sees all paradoxes resolve. The non-dual teacher, the non-dual, it's not even a teacher, the non-dual self, right? He who doesn't have an other is just the same self. Well, all paradoxes are resolved, all that is broken is healed, and all that is forgotten is brought to light. Pure consciousness. And so that's what Ra intended to give. They said, we had no teaching plan, the way you have called it. Our intention when we walked among your peoples was to manifest that which was requested by those learned teachers. Those are the people who requested information spiritually. And so they came basically to serve those who were calling them. And their message was that we want to teach you the law of one, which is that everything is one. You're not separate. You're not suffering. You are not an individual being. And that's because you asked for it. You're listening to this because you asked for it too. And so ask and you shall receive. So in a way, this teaching is distilling now to you. So that's your path, as it seems, is to resolve all paradoxes within yourself, not in the universe, because the universe is created by you. It's not a universe that needs to be resolved by us. Well, I mean, us collectively. I mean, individually, we do have to solve these paradoxes. How do we do it? We go inside. We find out who we are.